JT and low. And you never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and low. Classic conversations with JT and low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic conversations with JT and low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and low.
Hey, yo, what's happening, people? Y'all know what it is. It's that time for Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
And Ask a Cop won't be here tonight.
Yes, sir.
I do the first one, Giselle. You got the next one.
Yes, sir. My man Ask a Cop won't be in tonight.
I saw you.
Dealing with a couple of medical issues, but he'll be. He's good. But a little sick, a little under the weather, so he'll be back next week. So y'all say your prayers for him. Good, glad that you're here. Listen, if you're looking at me right now, if you're looking at me live, you're in the right place. What you need to do, there's a little heart button there to the right. I need you to hit that thing, because once you hit it, them emojis plus the emoticons, they in there, they're going to come up. And when they come up, I need for you to touch them. Keep touching them, because when you touch them, it's going to help our
algorithm
go up. Because as I told you before, people, we free right now. We free right now. But I'm telling you, man, y'all going to be trying to talk to us where y'all trying to talk to them other people. I'm telling you, right now, you can talk to us. There's a lot of y'all that I unfriended this week. Y'all know, well, maybe you don't know, because you can't see me right now. You dig? So we're gonna get this thing going, because we got a lot going. We got a special guest. We're gonna get it going real quick. We're gonna, the election was last week. You know, everybody, we was on air when the stuff was happening. We left, and we was disappointed when we woke up. Thought I would give it some time, and then I did a post on social media, and I basically asked, what could Kamala have done better to help her in regards to the election results? Now, I got a whole bunch of comments. I'm going to go over a couple of them and see if y'all agree with some of them. One of the friends of the show, Rima, she said because Elon had an app that knew Trump won 4 hours before the election was over. Somebody else said that Joe Biden not pulling out in the beginning, which left her with less than 4 months to complain. To campaign, he put complain, but his campaign, last administration didn't do well and weren't very visible to most Americans. Didn't use the social media until campaigning. Trump was in the media every day almost when he was in the White House, plus also when he left the White House. He also said America didn't want a black woman, nor did Latinos. My man Joe Redmond, he said race, gender, and VP of an unpopular president, not enough time to campaign. Somebody else said because she is a woman and a lot of men feel intimidated and feel a woman as president makes them feel less than. My boy Dick Richards said, Dick Richards, that's his name, y'all. He said, pause, he said men with fragile egos fear strong women as it is a direct assault on their masculinity. The church frowns on strong women, evidenced by the resistance to allow them in the pulpit and misogyny. People, let me let y'all know. I told you we had a special guest. I'm going to really give him an introduction later. Right now, we got my man Correy Cottle in the building. He's going to actually give y'all some things that people are not really used to. He's going to show you another way to make it out here in this world. But for right now, what do you think in regards to some of them comments and everything in regards to the president, the vice president, and what she could have done better?
Man, it's a number of things that, we could sit here and talk about, but the matter of the fact is that people is hung on Trump. So it's like fighting that type of power. It's like, I don't know. I really ain't got no comment on it, man, because I could be out here all day. I'm from Jersey, so talking about Trump, it's like I already know what he was when I was 12 years old.
Wow.
When things go on up north, we see it on TV. People in the South don't see that. You understand? So when I was 12 watching him doing all these crazy things and taking
Right.
his money and pushing prosecution on brown and black people. You know, so anytime, he always said he didn't want nothing to do with politics, but anytime a brown and black person did something, that man took his money and campaigned to prosecute them. You know what I mean? So it's just how the Central Park Five got involved.
Ooh, boy.
You know, so when he took that whole front page of the Daily News out and pushed for them to get the death penalty without even knowing facts.
Sure did.
You know, so it's like when people say, how could you say he's racist? Because I sat there at my age right now today to be watching him at 12. Now I don't need to see nothing else. I understand what he is. He's for himself. You know, and I know all the things that he do for black people. It's like you got to give something in order to get something.
From him.
That man know that. So for that man to be doing what he doing and for black people think he loving us and all that, it's like it's just the way I feel. You know what I mean?
Understood. Jose, what you say?
I think that we kind of talked about this a little last week, that the Democrats just didn't come out swinging. One of the main things that I noticed when I looked at the numbers, he got maybe 1 million more votes than he did last time. Mm-hmm. But the main thing was that the Democrats did not come out and vote for Kamala. Like there's just were a lot of missing votes when you look at the numbers between when he ran against Biden and when he ran against Kamala. And me and Angelo talked about it, that I just think they should have really focused on addressing some of the negative aspects of what he did, you know, when he was in office and since he hasn't been in office. And I don't think they really, you know, zeroed in on that. I didn't see a lot of ads that were negative because the Democrats, it seems like they try to run almost like a clean campaign, you know,
Absolutely.
to speak. And so I think they should have done the same thing he did and at least address some of the, you know, the rhetoric that he was putting out about the Democratic Party. I think that they should have really addressed those things that people are concerned about.
When you have someone who, at Trump caliber, become president and do the behavior that he has done, there's no other colored person I can see on this earth that would get away with that.
Facts.
So we ask ourselves,
No doubt.
why? You know, it's real deep. And it's like, you know, so many people could have came out that didn't come out and vote. I still think that it would have turned his way because that's what they want. I always felt that every time something crazy happened in politics, it opens up the door for some weird shit to happen next. So when you think about Obama, he had that chance because of the Bushes. People are exhausted, you know, and when you get exhausted, new things happen. So, okay, y'all let him in now. So now we'll see for the next 4 years if we're going to be talking to the people that we said I told you so. And then that's going to open up the door for something else, you know, because the thing about it is he's still going to be him, you know.
New Millennium, I know you got some things to say, but before you get to those things, what do you think in regards to what Kamala could have done a
I
little
don't think she
better?
could have did shit.
Yeah.
She literally started halfway through the race. We were expecting her to win a race with literally just like, hey, she woke up the next day and was like, hey, we want you to run. There's nothing she could have did because one thing, she was running on the backs of Biden. She was running on the backs of Nancy Pelosi. She didn't get a chance to really speak the way she wanted to speak because of how the party runs. So in my opinion, when it comes down to this whole process, we didn't get a chance to, as the people, vote her in with the delegates properly, how we
Right.
normally would do it. Two, the rhetoric of black men was always put under scrutiny, which now the data shows that was a lie. So what I'm looking at is she had her arms tied behind her and tried to run a race. She didn't really have proper help. Whoever her campaign people were, you know, whatever they look at, I guess, as the constituents, they looked at it as like coonery to me. It was like, okay, let's put up some actors, let's throw up some entertainers, let's put up people that, you know, the people like. But the people are asking for common common knowledge things. Not just the border, not just abortion. It's more like, listen, man, it's more than inflation. It's like, listen, we're dealing with climate change. We're dealing with racism that is really impending as we can see it now. We're dealing with white, and I don't like the term white supremacy, so y'all won't ever hear me say it unless this one moment, because it's just what it is. It's just white people being white privilege at its full, 100% level, and they're letting us know right now with no problem. White is a term, not a color. It's a term of what they have, and they've been doing it to us for so long. Now we have people that think they got a little money. They're doing the exact same thing. Like, hey, well, you know, I always had money when Trump was in. Politics doesn't work like that. The president before sets up the economy. That's why they be so tired. You just said it. Obama was tired. That man went from 38 years old to 72 in 8 years. Our granddaddy don't even age that fast.
I believe he came in at the wrong time. You know, it's like to give a black man an opportunity to come in at that time to clean up that mess was kind of heavy.
Isn't that the rhetoric every single time?
Absolutely.
Every time a Republican leave, you got to have a Democrat come in here and sweep it on up, and then they be like, "Well, we were struggling." Well, bitch, I was cleaning up his mess.
Yeah.
Bush even said he fucked. Bush knew it.
Yeah.
Bush said, "You know what? I fucked up.
Yeah.
Barack gonna help y'all." Thanks, nigga. Thanks. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Low down. What you think, bro?
I guess a combination of everything we just heard. You know, we won't. You know, you can belabor this subject, you know, all day long. But you know, I think a lot of people simply didn't vote. A lot of our people definitely didn't vote. A lot of people made a decision. I don't like either one of them, so I'm just gonna sit it out. And the problem with that is that it's caused, you know, the House and the Senate, because you sat it out. And so now you've given this guy complete and utter control of this country, and which is a scary thought. But he's going to have complete and utter control of every branch of government, to include the court systems. And that's dangerous. But I think how she lost is simply people didn't go vote. You know, I think a lot of people decided they did not want a female. They definitely didn't want a black female, or however they want to classify her race, which is another issue that came about, and that black people were so caught up in the race part of her and disregarded any other issues. I definitely agree with Millennial that she came in, you know, on the back end. But honestly, guys, I don't know if that would have made a difference, simply because of the way our country's mindset is. And, you know, and like we said last week, what do you think about this country? That's what we think. This is who we are. This is what this country is. They don't want, you know, they're reluctant to have a woman. They show that with Hillary, even though she actually won the popular vote, but they weren't going to put her in. And here we go again. And then you got a situation where, you know, in North Carolina, all the Democratic seats were won except the presidential seat.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
How's this?
Makes no sense.
How's this even possible?
Right.
How did you vote
Yep.
that way?
Yeah. So it's
Right.
just a lot of questions that have come about with this election that we won't have answers to.
So you know, we're gonna get ready to go to break, then we're gonna get back. But just going on what you said, I read it someplace and it made so much sense. When you don't vote, you actually vote for someone, because your vote still counts when you don't vote. And this is probably what happened here. We'll be right
Hold on,
back.
he's gonna read his.
Oh, you wanna do that now? You wanna do that at the beginning of?
How you feel? All right.
Okay.
All right. I'll keep
Hold
it
on.
short.
Hold on. Camera's on you now. Go.
All right. All right. This is for all the black women out there and young ladies. First off, we're just gonna say it like this: data shows us that white men don't trust white women in leadership. Latino men don't trust Latino women in leadership. I ain't got to say the rest, because it is what it is. All right. Now, there's a constant narrative about black men that has been so egregious, and now we have stats to prove that That is a lie. I feel like Maury Povich at this moment. All right? We may not agree on everything, and that to me, that's totally mature because you don't have to agree.
Right.
We can agree to disagree. I get it. Black women don't really need validation, and I'm going to explain why, because you're the standard. Every black woman in this room is the standard. They literally have to make a version of you to compete with. Mm-hmm. They want to be you so bad that they make it seem like you not validated. They scared of you. Shit, they want your ass, your lips, your eyes, your skin, your recipes. Damn it. Patti LaBelle, why you get to Walmart? All right, what else? Now, we've been through this already. We've been through perseverance. We know what it is. We got lackadaisy. It is what it is. Sometimes we get so high up in these parties and we forget that we know they don't care about us. Yeah. And we got to remember it's okay. Mm-hmm. We ain't got to give a damn about you caring about us. Shit, sometimes we don't like our own cousins. It is what it is. But the thing is, what we need and what we want is a fair share. And we put in enough work. Now, for all the young ladies, don't get on this internet, Elon Musk internet, and start crying and talking about you not wanted. Because I've seen too many videos. You're beautiful, you're wanted, you're validated. There's plenty of brothers out here that love you. But if you give these people ammunition, they're going to put you on Fox News. They're going to use it years later. Don't say nothing crazy on the internet talking about unaliving somebody. Please don't. Because the issue is, like your grandmama used to say, we in mixed company. So pay attention. We got to pay attention. But on a lighter note, once I start departing all them people, we can start paying on them houses that they got. And we can start getting them houses for cheap. So if y'all really, we can band together and own the whole subdivision on their ass. So I'm not upset, you know. Hey, Ricky Martin, adios, my friend. And so I don't want to call white people white no more, so I have a few names, and this will be it for me. Casserole creator. Naked zebra. Sunphobic. Amish Avengers. Unwhipped cream. Unpurposed flour. And my last one, I really like flower fleas.
Flower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm done.
That being said.
And with that,
These do not reflect.
oh yeah, put the camera. There we go.
This does not reflect any proprietorship of Classic Conversation with JT and Lo and Oscar Cottle. This is all on Millennial and G&J Media. Well, maybe Millennial, my bad. That's it, my bad. I keep forgetting you in now. That's all my bad. All right, that's it. I'm good.
Yeah, we'll be back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
There we go.
Not the one, you know, to go through the phones and do a monthly phone inspection.
Oh, I used
to. But and most mothers, you know, honestly, are gonna be more in tune into that in terms of, you know, because let's face it, women are nosy in general. But most mothers,
we are caring.
Yeah.
That's not being nosy. If that's your child, that is caring. Okay? I've been at parties, a bunch of parties, where it's for a 5-year-old and they're playing just, you know, the dirtiest music that you can think of. And
listen, I have a problem with that.
I do too.
It was a youth football game the other day, and when I say the DJ over there was playing the ratchet of the ratchet, and these are little 5-6-year-olds over here.
find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
It's too late to put it over there now. Yeah, we're already going. What's happening, folks? We are back, man. We are back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
Yes, sir. Jose is sitting in from Asking Cop tonight. About to get this thing going, man. Let me tell you, my night just took a turn for the real good. I'm telling you. We'll talk about that later. But as I said earlier, man, we got a guest on the show that is doing things a little differently. He's doing things in a way that a lot of us, especially people of color, never even think about. We have Mr. Correy Cottle. How you doing, sir?
Doing all right, man. Thanks for having me here.
Hey, man, listen, when Angelo sent us the information, first thing, when he sent it, so I was like another movie producer, director, but then I saw the whole animation thing, bro.
Yeah.
You got to let us know, what had you go that way, because nobody thinks of, cartoons. Nobody thinks of that. So,
Well, I didn't even know where to start. To start how I got into this game, or just Black Rednecks.
Start how you got in first, and then let it flow.
Since a young kid, man, it was just something about me watching movies and watching shows. I was very emotional and upset every time I seen something that was ass. It was boring, or it was something that I probably can enhance. And it's crazy because I had no clue how to write movies or how to even use script software. And at the time that it kept tugging at me and everything, I'm feeling very cocky, but at the time it was confidence, and to understand that God given me a unique type of talent where my vision was just crazy, it just didn't take me a lot to create like other creators. It just came to me in different ways. With that being said, I started writing mystery thriller scripts. That was one of the things that I got into. I was just loving mystery and thriller, and I know it was a challenge, especially for black writers, and that's one of the things that I took a movie script called Tainted Souls, and I found a young lady by the name of Amy Kelly who actually helped me put the script into a book. And the book went crazy. Right now you could go on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, you'll see people leaving reviews comparing it to a James Patterson and a Stephen King. So right there let people know I was very much different. Along with that, just getting into the game, man, I was living in Jersey City, and it was time for me to make a move, get my family out of Jersey City and do something different. I didn't really know where I wanted to land, but for some reason, Atlanta just sounded best for everyone. And when I came here and was able to see people who look like me on billboards, that also touched me too. And knowing that I wanted to pursue a film career. But at the time when I started writing, it was just a hobby because it wasn't putting no money on the table. And at the time I just knew that I was good. I just knew that I had something, but I still didn't touch it. And slowly but surely I started dealing with Final Draft, learning how to deal with software and write it out, and because the plots came to me so easy. And once I got a hang of how to properly write scripts, that was it, man. That was it. I started writing scripts, and once I got to Atlanta, I didn't really get back into it, man. I met some guys that was in a movie game right now, and it basically just sparked something. And Nabi, who's actually Yaki Awakened manager, I owe him a lot right now, because he also helped me out with a lot of things, getting me to understand how good I was and how to write low budget scripts and all that, because I would never do it. But to go back on Black Rednecks, I always wanted to produce something for black people, for our culture. And it's been a long time since we had a good black cartoon show. And when I think about the black cartoon shows, you only can think about Fat Albert and you think about Boondocks.
Right.
Proud Family. Okay, yeah, all right. But anyway, when I came up with Black Rednecks, I knew it was something special. I created a cartoon show called Black Rednecks, which consists of a black country family living in Bubblefuck, Georgia, and Kiss My Ass County. They run in a cannabis dispensary with a cannabis farm. And it's about politics, racism, religion, cannabis, and entrepreneurship. So
Damn.
everything that I felt was missing out of all these black cartoon shows, I put it in Black Rednecks. So when I tell you that the black people is going to appreciate Black Rednecks, yeah, it's connected to cannabis, absolutely. And the thing about it too, when I thought of rednecks, I'm from Jersey, so I thought that rednecks was a bad word.
Okay.
So this white guy one day said, man, it's a way of living, but not knowing that I would be using this word years later.
Wow.
And it's like, damn, when I said it to myself, I couldn't sleep when I came up with the name. And once I called my lawyer, she was like, Corey, you got something special here. You need to trademark this thing. And
Right away.
You about to start a trend. And that's what we did, man. So from that point on, man, I've been holding on to that show for about 6-7 years now.
Wow.
Because animation is so hard to get into, and then going through so many people who call themselves an animator and they straight ass. So you waste a lot of time and money trying to develop this show.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is I could have, released it, put it out there on YouTube, did some things, but it was too special to be just throwing it out there. So I just wanted to make sure that I had the right characters, the right voiceovers, the right proper people that was basically going to be a part of it. And Black Redneck's going to be something special, man.
Hey, I want to touch back on the thing, tainted souls, in regards to, I think that's in regards to relationships between parents and children.
Yeah.
When you're writing, as a writer, when you're writing about something that's so touchy, that's so intimate, can be controversial, how do you approach that? And how do you, do you make sure certain things are not said, or do you just say what need to be said?
I say what need to be said. Again, it's confidence. I know it's a lot of people out here who write movies, direct movies, and
I get it.
bro,
I promise you I get it.
It's like, my thing to me is this. If I can't fuck with your emotions, I don't write it. You are looking at a movie or a TV show for a certain type of satisfaction, right?
Okay.
That's why you sit down and you watch it. So watching these things and knowing that it was just ass or somebody that made it something boring, it just made me more hungry as my passion went on. So, and it's 3 other cartoon shows right behind Black Rednecks. So
Okay.
I can promise you for the next 10, 15 years, I will have the animation game locked down.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Y'all heard it.
Yeah.
Right here on Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
You heard it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all heard it. He'll be back. He'll be back once we lock this thing down for sure. Now, I know that you looking at, you said earlier in life, looking at shows that kind of, pissed you off, that was kind of ass, whatever. Being in the business at a young age, I looked at shows just for entertainment. When I got older and wanted to actually do some things was when I started getting that emotion of, this was shit. Man, he could have said this or that, then in the third. That's when I started getting the itch to try and do something to make it better. listening to you, did you do any training? Did you go to school, or you just came out and just started writing?
You know, that's the most crazy thing about it, man. I touched bases for a couple of weeks on an online program. Was called Gotham Writing in New York, and I jumped out of it. I went to the library, read on how to produce treatments and stuff. Still threw it away. But when I got to final draft of understanding the software, my vision and just learning how to do that software, I didn't need nothing else because plots and twists was just always in me. I can't describe it, bro. I can't. You know, it's just like I go to sleep with ideas. It's hard for me to sleep. I wake up with stuff in my head, man. So it's just. I should tell people back in the days, you know, when I started, like, yo, I'm Tyler Perry, long lost brother. You know, because it's like when it comes to creating, I always felt that it wasn't nobody like me but him because of the type of work he was putting out and, you know, the type of stories he was creating. You know, like this writing movies is not easy. Some of us will feel like it's easy, the ones who have the skill like that, because we just drenched in vision, drenched in ideas and stuff like that. And it's like, once I get an idea, man, if I know I can't fuck with your emotions, I don't fuck with it. So if it's good enough for me to continue with it, then it's gonna hit.
Understood. You know, we spoke earlier in regards to, like with me in acting, I will not do a stage play unless it's a lesson involved in it.
Absolutely.
Now, I'll act in a movie, television show, whatever, but in regards to stage plays, because I feel it's so personable, because your people are right there. If I'm not teaching or giving you something to take home with you, I won't do it. I probably said too much now. Some people are going to look at this and say, well, damn, that's why he told me no.
Well,
because I've been telling a lot of people no lately. Because if it's not going to touch somebody, you know, and make somebody grow from where they are now, I don't want to do it in regards to plays.
Well, you got something special, man, when you're feeling like that.
Yeah,
you know.
If you can't leave a performance that I've done in theater and think about it on your way home, I'm good. I'm at that age now to where it's about improving us as a people. So if I can't do that when I'm right there in front of you, on film is one thing, you know. But if I'm right in front of you and I can see you and I can't, you know, build, you know, get something in you, then and that comes from the writer, of course. Yeah. You know, if it's not written a certain way, then I'm just not going to do it. That's, you know, just where I'm at in regards to that. But
hey, man, that's one of the things about writing to mess with people's emotions. That's why we watch movies. That's why we watch TV shows. You sit there because you like your emotions to be played with in a good way. Mm-hmm. So when you're developing characters and things like that, you got to develop well-rounded characters that speaks out and yell and scream at people. You know, because to create something that's well worth watching, that means that not just the story, but the characters, the well-developed other characters have to be in place, you know, to create that story.
So speaking of characters, tell us how you developed the characters for the Black Redneck.
Good question. You know, when I came up with Black Rednecks, man, already had like this family idea in my head.
Okay.
And once I understood the dynamics of family structure, TV shows. When you think about TV shows, right, and it's a family, everybody got a JJ. Everybody got a JJ.
True.
If it's a family TV show or movie, everybody has a JJ.
Yeah.
So when I created Black Rednecks, I created one of the older sons to be Cornbread. Cornbread is an upcoming producer.
Okay.
Clarence is the dad who actually runs the weed dispensary, which is called Organic Green Planet. And Bernice works at a hospital, and Bernice is the wife. Bernice is very nurturing. She's very laid back. She don't play about her kids. And Bernice liked to wind down with a little wine and kick her feet back and enjoy life. But also Bernice is working at the most craziest hospital you can even think about, which is called Lives Don't Matter Hospital.
Lives don't matter.
Lives
Hospital.
Don't Matter Hospital. You know, the hospital don't give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? So, like I said, when I created Black Rednecks or anything that I create, man, you know, I just want to punch you in the mouth with it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just got to stick. You know? The character, as far as Tasha, she's 16 years old. She's in high school. High school we developed in that show was called No Chance High. Absolutely. You know, they out living out in Bubblefuck, Georgia, and Kiss My Ass County. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes.
So
That school fits.
yeah, absolutely. You know, so along with that, we also have Little Joseph, which is like a grown man with a baby body. He gets adopted. Yeah. So when I created Black Rednecks, I was also thinking about Family Guy, how they had Stewie.
Yeah.
So I said, you know what, I need to create me a Stewie.
Yeah.
So I came up with Little Joseph, and Little Joseph is a grown man. It's like little, what is that movie called with the Wayne brothers?
Little man, yeah.
So Little Man is just like that, right? It's a grown man with a baby body, with a pamper on and everything. But Little Joseph get adopted into the family by the 4th episode. Somebody abandoned him at Lives Don't Matter Hospital, so Bernice gets involved and things like that goes on. And that's how he gets into the show. So you got the grandfather, which is Fred, which is hand-on to a touch of Red Fox and things like that you will see. And you cannot create a Red Fox without creating an Esther.
Right.
So Bernice's mother is Loretta. And Bernice's mother is that church-going lady who backslide all the time and curse your ass out at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Loretta's tied to a church that I created called Can't Get Right Ministries with Pastor Get Right.
Had to get right.
So, yeah. And I'm also created a courthouse in the show that's called Hang 'em High Courthouse, No Justice.
Damn.
Hang 'em high.
Like I told you, this is about politics, racism, religion, and cannabis and entrepreneurship. Just you know, to expose things, man. It's like they're trying to shut so many outlets that we have to show our representation as Black people, to show our history. And it's like, okay, here come Black Rednecks.
Hey, man.
like it.
Clarence, Bernice, Tasha, Fred, Loretta,
Hey, Cornbread.
Lil Joseph, and damn cornbread. I'm sold. Hey, man. Clarence and Bernice. Cornbread, man, I'm sold. Yeah. Cornbread is JJ for sure. Yes, sir.
That's my JJ.
That's Junebug. Yeah.
It's upcoming. And also, this show is a platform for Black country singers.
Okay.
You know,
Really?
Yeah, it's a platform for Black country singers. So a lot of Black country music. Shout out to my man King Jerome out in Texas. He also going to be feeding us a lot of music that's going to be involved with Black Rednecks. So look him up.
That's what
It's
I'm
King
talking
with a
about.
C, C-I-N-G.
That's
And
what I'm
that
talking
boy's
about.
that boy's tearing it up right now, man.
Like it, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep taking over.
Question.
I was just gonna ask him, but I think he kind of answered it. Your motivation behind, I know behind that is it's more satire. Is the cartoon more satire, so to speak? I'm just going by the names of the the school and the church.
Raunchy, how level the raunchiness is.
Now, like I was just gonna ask you, what was your motivation behind most of the stuff that you've been creating?
What's the motivation? Creating good shit.
Okay.
That's it.
And you said the cartoon is to bring awareness to some of the things that's going on. Or
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's about politics, racism, religion, cannabis, and entrepreneurship. I also have the police department in there called Kiss My Ass County Police.
Okay.
You know, and the thing about it is you have Deputy Dick Weed Kill'em, and and you got Deputy Bob Catch'em.
Totally sold.
Bob Ketchum.
Yeah, Bob
Deputy
Catch'em.
Bob Ketchum.
Yeah.
Bob! Catch him, son!
And the thing about it is, it's more like a black cop, white cop thing. But the sheriff of Kiss My Ass County is like David Loudermilk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's out there making them do whatever they need to do to give out like 50 tickets a piece. And they, crazy stuff happening, man. But people gonna love Black Rednecks, man. And after Black Rednecks, there's another one after that. As far as cartoon shows go, it's been a minute, man. So I had a lot of time to create a lot of stuff.
So where are you at with the production of the show?
Right now, we are set to be independent for Black Rednecks. It's other things that I can sit with and probably wouldn't care too much. But Black Redneck's my baby.
It's your baby.
That's
yeah,
my
I can
baby.
tell.
That's my baby. And it's that wealth that can create for my family.
Okay.
So I'm very careful with Black Rednecks because I know what I have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I already had some meetings. There's some things already going on. I can't really discuss right now, but there's a couple of things going on. I'm already tied to about 2 legendary comedians that wants to be part of Black Rednecks. You know what I mean? So like I said, we're ready to go independent. We're taking on all meetings. So I always felt Black Rednecks need to be on BET.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
BET Plus.
BET Plus.
Right. Yeah. Let's move that.
They didn't even express. They didn't even
Yeah.
express themselves.
Yes,
Right.
yes, BET Plus.
Yeah, so they can say it.
Yeah, and I just felt for this type of show, man, it needs to be on a Black TV show. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. If it don't happen, it don't happen. Like I said, I'm open to all meetings, but I'm also prepared to be independent. So that's where we at right now.
So you have a full season. Like, how far do you have already here? Is it
when I first created Black Rednecks in about 6-7 years ago, I created about 10 episodes.
Okay.
So first I started with an outline. What is Black Rednecks going to look like? What is Black Rednecks? I had to get that understanding first to understand when people start asking you a question like, bro, what is a Black Redneck? I should be able to express that.
Okay.
So once I was able to understand that it's just basically Black country folks, when you think of rednecks, you think of moonshine and tobacco. So what would you think about with Black rednecks? Cannabis, So once
Cannabis and cognac.
yeah, cannabis and cognac. So once I created that line right there, that was just a hit. And
Yeah.
once I called my lawyers, shout out to Dana Thomas. She's one hell of a lawyer, man. She protected me. She understood how to go about it and protect myself, copyright things with voiceovers, characters, and just going about the whole thing of my business, of my entertainment business, of Believe Vision Production. And shout out to her, like I said. But let's more where it came from, man.
That's what's up. That's dope.
Man, we got so much. I got so much I want to ask. You don't get to talk to people that's doing cartoons for real. But listen, we got to take a break because we got to pay these bills. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
Not the one, that go through the phones and do a monthly phone inspection.
Oh, I used
to. But and most mothers, honestly, are gonna be more in tune into that in terms of, because let's face it, women are nosy in general. But most mothers,
We are caring.
Yeah.
That's not being nosy. If that's your
Okay.
child, that is caring. Okay? I've been at parties, a bunch of parties, where it's for a 5-year-old and they're playing just, the dirtiest music that you can think of. And
listen, I have a problem with that.
I do too.
It was a youth football game the other day, and when I say the DJ over there was playing the ratchet of the ratchet, and these are little 5-6-year-olds over here.
find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
All right, y'all, we are back, man. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
Taking a seat for Ask the Cop today. If you notice, she's learned and you haven't heard any volume from over there. She's doing things correctly. She's changing the vibes of the seat, Ask a Cop. So when you get back, let's keep it going.
Pressure,
now,
the
right?
pressure's on.
Let's keep it going, bro.
Get it
Let's
right.
keep it going.
Can't get right.
Can't get right.
Right, we're seeing you the can't get right court. Shoot, Judge, get right, gonna get you.
Absolutely.
Comments and sponsor. Go ahead, Angela.
First of all, man, I want to shout out our newest sponsors, Real Libre. Real. I had it right earlier. Libre. Real Libre. Tequila, black owned,
Smooth.
black females.
Wow.
At that.
Wow.
Yeah, black females, Real Libre. They got the Blanco and the Reposado.
And
We're
let me
gonna
tell
roll
you,
it out this Thursday with Jack Thriller show, and got some drinks of Jack Thriller show.
and I'm gonna tell you something. This Reposado,
Yeah, absolutely.
yes sir.
I like that rep.
Yes,
Smooth.
it's a good thing going there.
That's what you was
Yeah.
doing from the beginning? Was that?
Oh no, that's not what this is. But I just took a shot at that. But that Reposado, Royale Libre
Black female?
is
Real
it
Libre.
two females?
Two females.
So Royale and well, we figure that out.
Real Libre.
Which one is which? But yeah, it's dope.
Smells good and tastes good.
Yeah, it's real tequila, people. Ain't no water down in this stuff. You know, sometimes when people come out with some tequilas and you smell it, you can tell that it's.
Absolutely.
But when you smell this, it's tequila for real. Yeah.
So real quick, man, Shonda Rogers, believe your people there, said she's here. Number one says hola. She said she said New Yorkers always knew about 45. That's not what she called them, but
Yeah.
she called him the pea grabber. He got the same amount of
Number
votes
one
he got
fan.
in 2020.
Yep.
Go by the
That's what I was pointing out.
State
Yep.
count. 15, 18 million people stayed home, which is the problem. I said, yeah, no one would get away with it, that you mentioned earlier. Ask a cop. We don't know. He claims he's working, but he's in hiding. He think he gonna give y'all time to cool off before he showed his face. I know him. That's what all that junk is. He ain't fooling nobody. He ain't want to see all that sweat coming off his head with all the heat coming. In North Carolina, every damn one except VP Harris. How? Great question. 54% Latinos proved they didn't want a woman, an intelligent woman. The most qualified president since President Obama by far, but they didn't want a female. That's what it boiled down to. Or they give all these excuses, all that BS, but that's what it really boiled down to. You couldn't convince me different. Look at his cabinet picks thus far, every single one unqualified. I mean, the man's gonna have Elon Musk in a key position in this country. And Elon Musk had the nerve to say, oh yeah, America's gonna suffer for a little while. How can the richest man in the world talk about somebody suffering? When you were willing to give away $1 million for people to register, come on, man, this guy's, it's crazy. Mexico has no Tim Scott O'Brien does. Yeah, where the coons at? All these positions he's giving people, all these cabinet positions, I ain't seen Tim Scott, the biggest coon in the history of cooning. Where your position at, Tim Scott? In a tree.
Yep.
Yeah, egghead motherfucker.
You know what I mean? He ain't still got a position, but you over there cooning. Eric American Natives voted against VP Harris. Let's see. The man contacted KK with this project. Oh, KK, got you. Shauna says she love you. Well done, Corey from Tamika Adams. Carla DeVita. Tamika Adams again. She said she can't wait to check out the show. Kiki said I wasn't expecting her to win. We just knew the world isn't ready. Sure it would happen. Hoping it would happen. Yeah, we got to question that large margin. I still think that's in question. All right. And watch things we don't like to talk about. Say watch movies for emotional reasons with a question mark. So I guess he had a question on that statement. What about the other brother? Who, Byron Douglas? He ain't get none of the positions. That's face facts. It's a bunch of unqualified people he put in cabinet position, and that's the way it's gonna be. He's gonna take care of all his boys. $64 billion these guys made after he won the election. $64 billion. Let's go, JT. What else you got?
What's happening, Carla? Says Jay. In regards to what was it? Things we don't like to talk about. You asked about watching movies for emotion. What do you say? Watching movies for emotional reasons with a question mark. I don't think people actually watch a movie for an emotional reason, but I think once you're watching movies, certain emotions are triggered. There are certain things, if it's written the right way, there's certain things, a lot of people look at television shows, look at movies specifically for entertainment. But if you really watch certain things, especially today, there's a lot of messages, underwritten messages that's like looking at a Chris Rock comedy show. Somebody comes to it for comedy, and Dave Chappelle. There's always underlying messages that's waiting for you. Yeah. So I think in movies and television shows, if it's written the right way, there's emotions that can be triggered and that type. And sometimes there's options of ways to deal with it in that same movie. And I think that's important today because there's so many people out here running around that don't know how to deal with certain things.
Absolutely.
You can look at a movie, and it may not be something that you're dealing with, but it may be something that somebody else is dealing with. And not saying that that is going to be the way that they should deal with it, but at least you can give them an idea of a way to deal with it. So that's why I think you were going at in regards to that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just, when you watching a movie or you go into a comedy show or anything like that, it's a certain type of confirmation you're looking for, depending on the genre, depending on what it is. You're looking for something.
That's right.
And depending on what it is, you already understand the level of satisfaction you need to see and hear to actually say, this was a good-ass goddamn movie.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So when I say your emotions, it's like you're reading a book or you're watching a good movie, you understand when you say how you feel, when you know how you feel when you say, that was a good-ass goddamn movie.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because
Right.
your emotions was
That's
in it.
right.
You
Right.
understand? So it's like, depending on the genre and the focus of the story, your emotions have to be played with in a certain way to be satisfied.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that.
I don't think anything that's good when it comes to art, it moves you.
Absolutely.
So I think he's thinking in a different way. I mean, because it could be excitement.
Yes.
It could be laughter.
Whatever you think you're looking for.
joy.
Yeah.
It could be sadness. It could be validation. But there has to be some emotion that's evoked from watching something that, or reading something. Otherwise, why watch it?
Exactly.
Why watch it?
And
Why
it's-
give it your time?
It's like if you watch a romance love story, right? You're looking for to be at a certain level. You're looking for certain things that revolves around romance and love. If I write something that's gangster and street and raunchy, you're looking at the highest peak of it can be. You
Yes.
understand? Because if I give you anything less than that, it's ass.
Exactly.
You understand? So
Right.
I stick to my concept. If it's something that moves me and I know I can fuck with your emotions about it, anything I produce, like I said, it's not cockiness, it's confidence. It's going to be good. if I had half of the resources that some of these dudes have today, and when I do, my name will bust through people's eardrums. Guarantee you that.
How do you feel like it's going to like feed into the legacy that you're trying to create, the work that you're doing?
Say that one more time.
How does it feed into the legacy that you're trying to create? Because we all move a certain way because we know that's what we're leaving on the earth,
Yes.
right? Our work, our body of work,
Absolutely.
the things that we create. So what are you trying to achieve with yours? What do you think is, it's going to...
My ultimate goal before leaving this earth is that I'm going to die as a filmmaker. I'm going to die as a filmmaker. There's nothing else I see myself doing. And it's like to actually do what I do, it's because that I have a passion for it. And people are going to understand that everything that I create was hot. It wasn't bullshit. You understand? So that's what I leave behind in my legacy, to understand that my production company, Believe the Vision, my name, Correy Cottle, it's going to stand for something. People going to understand when they see that name, they understand that something hot is coming behind it. Because I can't tolerate bullshit, and if I think it's not going to be good, I'm not going to write it.
Okay.
So like I said, that's what it is.
You wrote the book Tainted Souls. In regards to your work and teaching or touching other people, do you feel what do you feel touches more? Is it words on paper, or is it actual actions on film?
It's a little bit of both, because to tell you the truth, I'm not a book guy. And the only time I became a book guy is when I turned Tainted Souls into a book. I really didn't care about the book thing. I wasn't a book guy. I'm a street guy. You know what I'm saying? So to be 100 with you, I did it because I found somebody. I was sitting on the script and didn't have the money to do the movie because the movie costed too much to do after I got a budget on it. I said, okay, so how could I let the world know what type of creator and writer I am and get it out there in a cheaper way? So I always told my wife and my kids, I always wanted to write great scripts that become amazing books. So I took that script, got with the lady, and shout out again to Amy Kelly. And she took that script and broke it down, and we put it into a book. And it just went crazy from there,
Yeah.
So shout out to Amy Kelly again.
So have you been writing? Were you writing as a child? Like when did this bug hit you?
The bug been in me since I was a kid. I just never tapped into it because I was in
Okay.
the streets.
Okay.
So it's like when I did tap into it is when I started to slow down.
Okay.
So I started working in the car business, and my wife had got a computer. Next thing you know, once I was doing the library thing of reading books and everything, and I learned about Final Draft, I was able to start writing on there what I felt, what I seen, the things I wanted to. And the thing about it is what helped me out a lot is understanding the steps of the software. It just made it easy, especially with my vision. So I always wanted to write mystery and things like that. Tainted Souls was something that I had probably over 20 years ago, and I just felt because it was different, it was a thriller, it was something crazy. I just wanted people to believe that like this dude is writing hot shit. So I decided to take Tainted Souls and put it into a book.
So were you self-taught on the script writing?
Absolutely.
You were self-taught?
I can't even say, the universe, God, the Almighty, or whatever you want to call it, man. That's what it was, because I see cats who write movies and TV shows, and their whole room is full with cards and color cards, and
Right.
I don't go through that. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just in me, and it just come that way. So if I have an idea and it's something that I can make something great out of it, it just comes to me very easy.
When
so-
it comes to the cartoon, do you have a group of writers that help you, or you're doing all of it
No, I'm the only
yourself?
one. I'm the
Okay.
and you know
Still,
what?
Tyler Perry lost a brother.
Yeah, certain folks ain't messy.
And,
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
thing about it is
They don't share
it's
that
good that
passion.
you asked me that question, is that I sit back sometime and I say, damn, Corey, you're responsible for a lot of goddamn characters, you know, in different stories. And it's like, damn, you know, just thinking about other people who might not be blessed to have the type of vision I have, how hard it could be for them trying to write a story in a movie, you know. So I don't take anything for granted. I praise God Almighty for it. And I understand that I have something unique that a lot of other creators don't have. So I'm grateful for that.
Okay.
Now, from your creative side, do you? Because I've talked to different people or whatever. Regular Thursday night out with the wife having dinner. Do you see things that actually pique and make you smile?
In my head, man.
Damn, that's pretty good right there.
I go through that shit all the time. Every day, all day. One time, I left my wife and my daughter was shopping in Cumberland Mall, and they left me standing by the coffee shop. I don't drink coffee, but I just wanted to chill. And they went to go do their shopping, whatever. And when they got back, they was like, yo, we know you had a filled day just looking at all these different type
people
of people
watching, right?
pass you, right? And I was like, wow, right, it's crazy they know me. And that's the thing about it. It's funny you asked that question because that's what I go through a lot. You know, it's like, it's not really hard for me to create things. Like I said, if I had the resources that half of these jokers have today, I would put out twice of the work that they have.
So when you have these visions, dream, whatever it is, do you write it down or do you just store it and put it down later?
Sometimes, most of the time, no, because my memory has just been crazy since I was a little kid. You know, like just memorizing numbers, and I have movies and stories in my head for years. And it's funny because I never heard nobody speak the way I feel until I heard Tyler Perry talk about how he had movies stored in his head, and when he get ready to write it, it's like 15, 20 pages just flying off the shelf. And it's like, damn, that's the shit I go through. So much shit in my head, it's like I have it stored, and when I get ready, just, you know, I could come up with a good concept, man, and just freestyle a whole script in about 30 days.
Wow.
Wow.
You know? So I understood that I was different than a lot of people. I just ain't got that money. But when I get it,
His
it'll
own.
be different. Yeah, absolutely.
I've seen him work. I've worked with him, and he actually, yes, he does write it down, but while he's actually filming, he'll flip it right then and there. I mean, he will flip it, and he's actually looked at us and said, I know y'all trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing, he said, but it just came to me.
See, he's blessed. He's blessed.
He said it just came to me, so I had to change it. So the script changes. It's like they say on the Stephen A. Smith, it's fluid.
Yeah.
The shit is fluid, and you know, some people say that there's a thin line between genius and insanity. You think you genius close to insanity?
You know, when I was working with, it's funny you said that. When I was working with Amy Kelly, she wasn't from where I was from. Okay, she's different, you know, type of upbringing. She didn't understand what getting her lights cut out meant or stuff like that, right? So she was totally different. And she called me one day after she had read the original script, and she said, Corey, listen, she said, I believe you're like the dopest creator I ever talked to or worked with, but I have to ask you a question. I said, what? She said, do you sleep good at night? I said, yes, I do. Yes, I do. She said, Corey, the stuff you come up with is crazy, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, if I'm going to create a thriller, I'm going to create a thriller. You understand? I'm not going to water it down if it's a thriller. If it's supposed to be a horror, it's a horror. If it's comedy, it's comedy. So I just twist things as much as I can. And so that's what it was. So, yeah.
So with Black Rednecks, it seems it's going to, in today's time, we need teachings and everything, and it seems what you're talking. You got a little comedy in there, but there is some messages. I'm
Absolutely.
feeling that's in there, and I don't want you to give it all because we want people to watch it, but let's say 2 of the messages that you've given within the series, can you give that?
Well, so many messages, man, and the Black Rednecks. One of the things is that family values, family foundation. Bernice and Clarence is going to display a very heavy dose of George Jefferson, Cosby Show, so you're going to see a lot of that in there. And this is why I created Black Rednecks. And, not to take anything away from Boondock. Boondocks is the dopest black show that's out there. But I just felt to create a family, I was giving women a voice too. So when I saw Boondocks didn't have a church, things that I just wanted to see in a black show, so I just felt the courthouse was important, a church was important, a barbershop was important,
Oh,
and
gotta
these are
be
the
a
things,
barbershop.
so these are the things I created along with placing a black family in the cannabis business, and yeah.
Hey, man. It sounds like it's gonna be super dope.
Oh, I'm looking forward
It
to
sounds
it.
like it's gonna be super dope, man. I can't wait. And whatever platform you put it on, this is gonna be the show. And we're looking forward to it, man. And we're gonna do whatever we can to help spread this message, man. And
That's a fact.
whatever contacts I have, I'll share them. But I want to see this, man.
I tell you what.
Black Rednecks, I want to see this.
Tell you what, I'm gonna have the trailer 2.5 to 3 minutes for Christmas played on YouTube, and I will come back here a couple of days before I drop it to talk about it.
That'd be dope.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what we
So the
talking
trailer
about.
will be dropping for Christmas.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
We look
everybody
forward
that's
to
out
it.
there waiting on the black cartoon show, Bubba Fuck Georgia, Kiss My Ass County,
That's gonna be
running the
dope.
cannabis dispensary with a farm.
Yeah.
Be ready, man. Black Rednecks, man. About to tear shit up, man. Word up. So
So,
here we go.
and you're doing all the animation yourself, or
No.
Okay.
I'm just write and vision,
Okay.
the characters, and I get people to create my backgrounds.
Okay.
It's been hard, because I had ran into so many different animators, and it's like I want someone to touch on this too. Where the camera at? That's on me. Okay. All you ass animators, stop charging people all this goddamn money when you know you ass, man. Stop. That's it, bro.
And with that, great way to go. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
I'm not the one, to go through the phones and do a monthly phone inspection.
Oh, I used
to. But and most mothers, honestly, are gonna be more in tune into that in terms of, because let's face it, women are nosy in general. But most mothers,
We are caring.
Yeah.
That's not being nosy. If that's your
Okay.
child, that is caring. Okay? I've been at parties, a bunch of parties, where it's for a 5-year-old and they're playing just, the dirtiest music that you can think of. And
listen, I have a problem with that.
I do too.
It was a youth football game the other day, and when I say the DJ over there was playing the ratchet of the ratchet, and these are little 5-6-year-olds over here.
studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
Yeah, people, we are back. We back. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
Taking the place of Asacop for the night. Y'all keep your prayers in it for Asacop. Either he is hiding or he is sick. One or the other.
He's sick.
I was about to say, do we have to choose?
Corey, again, brother, appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely.
For one thing, I like that you're able to show something different because I don't think enough of our younger generation understand that this is a route you can go. You don't have to do it in film, whatever. You can do it this way.
Yes.
Hopefully, the animators out there that's, ass and off will understand you need to get your shit together. Go ahead and let people know where they can follow you and speak again about the trailer when it's coming out.
Yeah, so anyone who basically want to follow me can go to my IG, lowercase I, Believe the Vision. Facebook is Correy Cottle Sr. Instagram is I Believe the Vision, and basically that's it. Yeah, as far as Facebook and Instagram. And the trailer will be dropping for Christmas. So Black Rednecks will have a 2.5 to 3 minutes trailer expressing what the show is about on Christmas Day.
All right, people. He will be back to talk about that. So go on. What's your thing? What's your tagline, dog?
Tell a friend, tag a friend.
So that they can come back and they can see him right before Christmas as we talk about, what's going to drop. Jose, what you got, young lady?
You know what? You always throw me off when you ask me that. I just asking for the social media. I'm like, what I got? Just my Instagram, Jose Sunray.
Yeah, because she don't do Facebook at all.
Yeah, I do, but not for real.
She ain't took
for
my
real.
friend request yet. I put that to her 3 weeks ago. So keep that thing.
I'm going to go on there and look.
Keep that thing.
I'm gonna
moving.
look.
I ain't done this in a minute. Angelo, who had the comedy club this week, dog?
Shawty.
Oh, wow.
What my name is.
Right.
Shawty celebrating his 30th anniversary in comedy. His 30th anniversary in comedy, man. So he's doing his show this weekend. Friday night, he's going to kick it off with Do My Ladies Run This Mother? Beep. A shout out, tribute to his sister, the one and only Dirty South, man, who we know passed away about a year or so ago. But yeah, What My Name Is going to be here this weekend.
Dope.
So that's going to be dope, man. And in my closing remark real quick, man, I just heard a real dope thing, man. The definition of absolute power. The ability to claim something that's not yours, take it, and sell it back to the people you stole it from. The ability to claim something that's not yours, take it, and sell it back to the people you stole it from. Absolute power.
Damn.
Wake up, people.
Right.
Hey, well, listen. I should have done my spiel. Then you could have done that at the end. But ATLshottest.com, people, make sure that y'all go and vote. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo plus Asacop is going to be. Look at the courthouse, dog. It's going to be in there under Talk Radio, Internet Radio Show Podcast. You can vote for me and my wife as ATL's hottest couple. You can also vote for Uptown Comedy Corner as ATL's hottest comedy club. And you can also vote for me as ATL's hottest online personality and also ATL's hottest actor in the stage play. Plus, like I said, I got some good news tonight. Sitting here with this gentleman, get some work in with him. But I've also just been casted while we were sitting here for seasonator for my man. The last time I was actually a judge. This time I'm actually going to be a district attorney. How about that?
There
That's
you go.
what's up.
Yeah, just got casted
Congratulations.
while we're sitting here right now. Yeah, I'll be on set on Friday. Yeah. I ain't been there in a while. Gonna feel good to get back out there. So let's keep this thing moving. Top 5.
So, top 5 villains. Your top 5 villains of all time, whether it's TV or movies. Your top 5 villains of all time. What you got, Dwayne?
Hey, for all of y'all just first time tuning in, reason why people say Dwayne shouldn't go first, because he always picked the best ones. He picked the ones that because we try not to repeat. So you'll see us, that's why I'm not even looking right now, because I'm waiting for Dwayne go, then I go pick my own.
I'm going to go all childhood. Number 5, Hook from Captain Hook.
Dang.
Rufio, man. Okay? Rufio.
And everybody
no.
listening out there,
It's
go
Hook.
ahead and put your top 5 in the chat. All y'all new people, because I know Corey got a lot of folks watching. Go ahead and put your top 5 in the chat, and I'm going to read them off. Go ahead, Dwayne.
Number 4. This is gonna be a heartbreaker. Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious 1.
Okay.
Cause I love Vin Diesel and everything else too. I love all the Fast and Furious, even the unbelievable ones. Number 3. We're gonna go with Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe. Okay, caused me a lot of sleepless nights. All right. Number 2. Mumra.
Who?
Yeah, from Thundercats.
From the Thundercats.
Okay. All right. All right.
He went way back.
Caused me a lot of pain in my childhood. And what'd you say? Last but not least, Tupac from Juice.
Yeah.
Why? Because I got the motherfucker. Exactly. Tell a motherfucker.
Dwayne and already stole some of mine, so I had a part 2 list just in case you was on that BS. I had to make sure. All right, number 5, we got Hannibal Lecter.
God, dog it.
Take that one off.
Hannibal Lecter. All right, number 2, Ike Turner in What's Love Got to
Oh,
Do
wow.
With It?
Good
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take that one off.
That dude. I'm like, oh. God. All right, number 3, Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Number 4, although he was misunderstood and I did understand what he was doing, Thanos.
Thanos, okay.
I did understand what he had to do what nobody else could do. Yeah. And top number 1, Voldemort.
What was it?
Voldemort.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You went back. Okay.
All right, so, okay. Yeah. Shit. Taylor Swift. Can't tell me she
Don't
ain't.
do her like that.
Nobody can tell me she ain't.
That's funny. Hey, that's funny.
That's some
We
bull.
off the top rope tonight. All right. All right, here we go.
man.
Penny Mama from Good Times.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Now I gotta change
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
Penny's
girl, you gotta
mama.
stay on your toes.
I
I'm
was
ready
gonna
tonight.
say that.
You thinking deep, man.
Yeah.
Dang. See, I had that.
Mr. Drysdale from the Beverly Hillbillies.
Who the fuck is that?
From Mr.
Yeah, he was a villain. He was a
Beverly
biker.
Hillbilly.
He was a hater.
Dude,
That was a villain, boy.
you going deep, bro.
Yeah, he is.
All right, what that is? That's 1. That's 3. That's 3. All right. Okay. Damn, it was hard between these because you took my Thanos.
The fuck?
Megatron.
Megatron.
Yeah.
That was my
yeah,
honorable
yeah,
mention, just in case.
Yeah, he was evil, boy.
Yeah,
And my number 1 villain of all time. Still the greatest of all time. Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger. Never have I ever seen a one hop beat up all 5 Power Rangers. Open up they door, kicked them out they sword, jumped in they shit, and then was like, get out, bitch. 5 episodes, wreak havoc. Okay.
Hold on, Mike got his phone out, so you got 5 over there?
I got 5.
Come on, do them quick.
All right, let's go. She took my Hannibal Lecter, but I got 5 more. I'm going to go the Joker.
God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody should have been said that shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Freddy Krueger.
Shit.
Joker, Freddy Krueger. I got Killmonger from Black Panther.
Okay.
Let me see. I did Killmonger, Freddy Krueger. Yeah, Freddy Krueger, Killmonger, Hannibal. Well, she already said Hannibal Lecter. Mister from Color Purple.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
And last but not least, Donald Trump.
You took mine. You knew I was gonna say that.
An ongoing movie.
You got your 5?
I got mine.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
You got yours?
No. I'm over here thinking.
Okay, I put Steven, who is Samuel in Django.
That's what I was going to Yeah, I was going to say.
Cold
See,
hater.
you took my shit.
I got Negan from Walking Dead. Every time I thought stuff was gonna get good, here he comes. Jeffrey Dahmer, Homelander, and Trump. I couldn't change it because Trump is still gonna be on my list. Okay.
All right. What you got, Corey?
I think I'm good.
I would say the Joker is number 1, man. And what's my man who played in the other cat that played in Batman?
Penguin?
No, the dude with the big ass head, with the shit in his mouth and shit. Bang! Bang! That nigga was different. Yeah, that motherfucker was different.
Different.
Hell yeah. So, as far as villains go,
Yeah, 3 more.
the Joker, Penguin,
Yeah.
of course Trump.
1 more.
That motherfucker from X-Men. That motherfucker. In a wheelchair, but big shit happened. What the fuck? Man? I'm telling you, bro.
That's for the people.
All right. Okay, I got Norman Bates, Darth Vader,
Took mine.
Lex Luthor. Number 2 is a tie between Ghost and Nino Brown. Had to put my dope boys in there.
Ghost
man.
wasn't no villain.
Yeah, he was the coolest villain ever. And then the number 1 is gonna be John Waller. He was the plantation owner of Kunta Kinte.
God, dog. Okay,
In
you went
Roots.
way deep with that one.
He was the owner of Kunta Kinte. Actually, he didn't. I should have got the guy that whipped him. He ain't the one. He was the owner. He ain't do nothing. He had somebody else that was whipping him.
All right. Carla says she's definitely gonna watch your show. She said the characters sound amazing. And then Carla chimed in her top 5. She got the Joker, Lex Luthor. Oh, good one right here. Khan from Star Trek. Good one. Good one. Jafar. And Joe Jackson
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Right. Right.
Things,
right.
things we don't
Right.
like to talk about wants to know, do you have any preferences for your voiceover actors?
Say that one more time.
He wants to know, do you have any preferences for your voiceover actors?
But we'll do that because we're gonna come back to that announcement. Okay. We'll answer that question.
All right. All right, my mom, she got Heckle and Jekyll, Darth Vader, Sundance Kid, Evil Queen, and Dr. Facilla? Dr. Facilla? I don't know who that is. I'm not sure what show that's from.
Yeah. The shade.
JJ chimed in. Shout out JJ and his I always talk about his fantasy football podcast on Wednesday nights, man. He got everything fantasy football. Y'all check it out on YouTube. And he has Cobra Commander, Megatron, the Joker, Magneto, and Killmonger. Orlena got Loki, the Joker, Scar from the Lion King.
Scar. God damn.
Yeah, I know, right? Darth Vader and the Wicked Witch of the West.
God damn. Uncle Scar. God damn.
Millennial got some honorable mentions. Mary Poppins, Predator, and Skeletor. I couldn't think of Skeletor. I wanted to write it out earlier, but I could not think of the name. Skeletor.
Who said Mary Poppins?
Predator was a good one.
Millennial. Number one fan got the president's wife in 24. I know, right?
Oh.
Billy Clyde Tuggle. Good one. Mitch McConnell.
Oh, most definitely.
Denzel
Most
and Training
definitely.
Day and Hitler. Thing we don't like to talk about has Thanos, the Avengers, Tobias, Black Lightning, Reverse Flash, Lex Luthor. Man, why? I thought I got away with this, man, but you said it last. God dog it. J.R. Ewing. I thought I was going to be able to pull that one off.
Damn.
J.R. Ewing. That's one of mine. He's still on my list. I can't
That's a
switch
good
that one
one
out.
right there.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a good one.
CBL Craft Studio says, proud of you, Curtis. Keep up the good work. Can't wait to see the show. Number one honorable mention is Cruella DeVille. That's a good one. All right, so here's my top five. I got a couple repeats, but Darth Vader for sure, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I still got to keep my boy J.R. Ewing. I thought I was going to be able to pull that off. Here's a good one. Gus. Y'all know Gus from Breaking Bad. Did you watch the Breaking Bad series? The black, hey, Gus was a bad boy. Hey, and Gus went out like a day. The way he went out, boy. Ooh wee.
Yeah.
He blew the man up his whole boy ass. That was crazy. Here go another good one, man. Lamar from BMF.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, the singing, yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, that dude
And last
crazy.
but not least, the dude who shot Ricky in Boys in the Hood.
Hey, man. And that's all you know, man.
Yo!
That's all you know, man. That's
Yo!
it.
No! But y'all know But y'all know he was a villain in real life?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a murderer in real life.
Yeah.
That mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually moved to Atlanta.
So
He
that
lives in
was
Atlanta.
that was
And do you
perfect.
realize that
Yeah.
he leaned out of a Hyundai Excel
Yeah, right? It just-
with some black inky rims on it? Boy,
Well, a double barrel.
sawed off too.
Wow.
That's
Answer. Hey, real quick, I want you to answer the question in regards to the
Voiceover.
voiceovers, and then make that announcement that you said in
What
regards
was
to the
that
casting.
question again? Could you repeat that to me?
Do you have any preferences
For your show.
for your voiceover actors?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We are doing a casting call for about 3, 4, 5 more because it's just, I got cats, dogs, as pets. Also have voiceovers in the show, man. So anybody who know Busta Rhyme, tell Busta Rhyme I need him. I got a cat called Paws, and Paws is a big ass cat with one eye missing, with scars on him.
Oh, wow.
And he good with his hands, so that's why his name Paws. But also you got another cat called Sticks, which is like the most intelligent street cat in the world, but you don't know if he white, black, or Italian. So Sticks is that dude. Actually, I'm the voiceover for Sticks.
That's what's up.
And I got a gay cat, Disco.
Disco.
Disco messy as fuck.
Disco.
But like I said, man, people gonna love Black
Wow.
Rednecks. Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
man.
name
Black
Disco.
Redneck's gonna be the show.
Yeah, so I will be posting on my IG, I Believe the Vision, and also the Facebook on the casting call for the couple of characters that we're trying to fulfill. For us, the main characters, most of them are filled already. So we already have a couple of comedians that's already basically tied in to Black Rednecks. Another announcement I want to make, we also be doing a casting call for a comedy music group. I started writing comedy music when I started seeing all these cats making these songs like Duval, Little Duval, and these other cats making these songs. And I started writing comedy music, and I said to myself one day, how about if I create something like the Five Heartbeats or the Temptations that were like funny? So I came up with a name of a comedy music group called David Nothing and the Fuck Ups. So with that being, David Nothing and the Fuck Ups, absolutely. And we're gonna be doing the casting call for that, so be on the lookout for that. It's already, loaded with mad songs already written. So we're just looking to piece that together, man. That's another project along with everything else, man. Like I said, once I get the resources and things that I need, man, yeah, things will be different.
That's what's up.
For sure. Now that you said Five Heartbeats, honorable mention, Big Red Records.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Hey, Eleanor.
It's crazy. I didn't know if I wanted to create like a little short movie of creating David Nothing and the Fuck Ups, or I just wanted them to be a music group and just put out music and videos, because every song needs a video.
Yeah.
And that's the jury's still out on that if I'm going to create a little show around it, but I think I'm probably going to just lean towards the music and probably hop that to later. Once
That'd
I
be
get the
dope.
group right and everything is right the way I envision, then
That's
we're
definitely,
probably
that's definitely some YouTube stuff right there, though.
Oh, absolutely.
That'd go crazy with
absolutely.
that.
Something we need, man.
yeah.
Something we need. A
Yeah.
lot. And the thing about it is good music and it's good topics and it's good concept and it's stuff that people can relate to and they're going to laugh. And I just got to do the, casting call and get this group together.
That's dope.
That's
dope.
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. Go to his IG, people, if you want to get that, get in on that audition.
One last character, St. Louis from Players Club. Just came to me.
Oh,
St.
boy.
Louis. Yeah. St. Louis. Do something to make me. What do you tell him? Do something to make me smile. Make me feel good. Do something to make me feel good, man.
Oh, man, see, you said that. Now we're going to keep going.
Right,
Let's get out of
right.
here. Classic Conversation with JT and Lo.
And Jose.
And we out. You dig? When you said